Hello, Will Merrick here to justify calling my Alfie project. This is a tribe deal, as you saw on the slate. I submitted it as a scene because it was not a comedy short nor a 5-minute short. I'll try and get the video up on there. It involves me, Will Merrick, and it involves Sam Samwise and Dexter or Jabril. I kind of looked over it with them. They told me what they thought. It's a very hard thing to explain. It's easier to explain a comedy about memory because his sister calls. John's sister calls and tells him all these memories they have together, and that's how he realizes what he should actually be thought of as. Involving diligence because it's about his story about he feels inadequate and he keeps doing all this work and keeps himself busy to try and prove himself. He tries to prove himself because he has or wants to have pride in what he does. It includes a symbol of hope. His sister calling him is the symbol that teaches him, you know, what he needs to be, basically. And when he learns what he should be, he goes walking out. He comes of age in a way. It's like he decides to go out and try to live his life for real. It involves trick photography because of most of the flashback things, like at the football stadium when there's people in the room in slow motion, when he's casting a shadow on the wall. Football stadium is a good example. Those are all trick photography in some way, but in the football stadium, it was literally just him and me. And it actually looks like there's more people. Low angle, lighting, stuff like that. Involving dread, because he dreads not feeling good enough about himself. Yeah, and he dreads what he has to do. Featuring a narrator, because his sister narrates the series of flashbacks that come up. Involving a family, because his sister is a member of this. He and his sister are family, and that's what adds so much meaning. If he'd been talking to like his girlfriend, it wouldn't have been as cool, because it would have been more biased. Regarding courage, because at the end he has the courage to walk out and change his ways. Regarding ambition, because he's very ambitious, of course, in terms of he's like, oh, I'm here in college and I've got to be amazing and stuff, and that's actually not true. Involving lost innocence. Basically, he shows up, and the whole feeling of inadequacy comes from a loss of innocence, and then he realizes his choice is somewhat involved too. Yeah, involving a healer, because his sister. She heals him spiritually. I don't know if that was what this card was intended for, but there it is. Featuring a lost one, because Ian plays a very lost character at the beginning. I don't think you could argue with that. Involving an everyman. Whoa, this Mac cannot connect to iCloud because of a problem with remote to device. Later.
Damn iCloud.
An everyman, because we all feel like Ian's character inside, don't we? Involving found footage. I used footage shot like up to like 2 years before I came here. Like there's actually a shot from inside a car, and I like that because I could do that before I came here. Involving footsteps, because his footsteps at the end of the video mark his traveling into the world. He's like inside, his sister's outside. That's a whole Scott. You would like that metaphorical meaning. His sister's outside, then at the end he's walking outside. Da 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 da. Involving a theory, because the theory is put forth by his sister that what makes him different is how much he cares about other people, and then he has this other theory that is wrong, that is what makes you different is outdoing everybody else, which is not true. Okay, I'll talk to you later. So long. It's not stopping.